Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this thrilling espionage mystery. The series of spy deaths has alerted both the South Korean National Security Agency and our protagonists. Subtitles: Stealthy Hulk 9 and Eagle-Eyed Lee Mi-Hyen note to avoid danger post-retirement. Ironically, these two living incognito pals end up in the same city. Talk about a case of unfortunate proximity. They knew nothing of each other till Lee Mi-Hyen saw 9, the landlady's murder scene. She suddenly realized it wasn't simple. That night, Lee Mi-Hyen cooked alone in the restaurant when a sound came from the door, and when she peeked out, a stoic delivery guy stood there, filling the air with an eerie tension. Frank entered, but didn't act immediately. He scanned around cautiously after the last assassination. Noticing the wind chime gone, Lee Mi-Hyen guessed the visitor's identity. Yet, she didn't reveal it, but waited quietly. She took a defensive stance, and just when the tension hit its peak, a text ping shattered the silence. Frank glanced. The plan was shelved after the NSA found the instigator threatening the US. They warned, stop or ally with the heavenly nation. The US finally caved, mission delayed. Frank left the wind chime, paid the bill, and left silently, averting crisis, yet it was just an American delaying tactic. On the way back, the US promptly ordered Frank to resume the mission, take out 9. At 9's fried chicken joint, Frank spotted him delivering. What a golden opportunity. He jumped in his car, sped to the target. Sure enough, 9 blocked the road on his scooter. Frank didn't hesitate and rammed into him. Seeing 9 still writhing on the ground, he floored it again. Just to be absolutely sure, Frank reversed for a full vehicle delivery, and sure enough, 9 finally stopped moving. However, as he reported to superiors, the window shattered and he was inexplicably caught in chaos. He painfully gazed out the window to see 9 he had super recovery. At the impact moment, 9 recovered. After furious fighting, Frank was flattened. On the car, 9 found his dossier. He sensed trouble. He knew things had gotten complicated. After burning files and setting the car ablaze, he thought he was safe wrong. But hold on, the highlight reel wasn't over yet. An odd video popped up from Kyungwon High, featuring none other than his daughter. Years ago, his wife died in a tragic crash. He tried all to protect his daughter. To keep his daughter safe, 9 fled with her into the shadows and finally found work after many. His daughter got into high school as she wished, and their lives seemed to calm down, but trouble was still lurking. Bullying ran rampant in her daughter's class, and Sehyo was furious. She endured silently for a diploma. But one day, she ultimately reached her breaking point. After a wild and chaotic brawl, 17 school bullies were left badly injured, while she came out completely unscathed. The school knew the score, but it looked more like Sehyo was the bully. Under pressure, they had no choice but to transfer her. Only Kyungwon High accepted her. No one expected her to meet her life's most important person there. During gym class, Sehyo was practicing her shots by the basketball hoop when bam! The rim suddenly dropped without warning. Just as it was about to hit her, Monitor Lai bravely saved her a real hero. Luckily, a classmate who loved photography caught the moment, and it blew up online. After watching the video, 9 was visibly distressed. Other superpowered kids were in his daughter's class. What a shocker. When Lee Mi-Hyen saw the video, she instantly recognized that sitting on the floor was her precious son, Jin Finksy. Finksy had always been special. Whenever her emotions fled, her body would react oddly, especially during thunderstorms. Yikes. To stop her being carried like a kite, Lee Mi-Hyen kept her tethered. Even as she grew up, her backpack had to be weighed down with bricks, and she had to tie ribbons around her legs just in case. After watching the video, the clever lady realized this was no coincidence. She had to investigate at the school. Meanwhile, 9 felt the unease rising. For his daughter's safety, he decided to head over to the school himself. Times L pound E O I I O O tilde circumflex a letter 37B O stroke A O mult times divide by letter 3CA 2 corner quarter power graph O circumflex O meaning A O mult A O plus or minus I cute A O pound at sign turned or retroflex a quarter A 3 O mult a half O mult Chinese letter I. In fact, as Lee Mi-Hyen thought, it's the NSA programmed to cultivate superior superhumans. They were using various methods to scout young talent nationwide. Superpower video from the North was in circulation while the NSA scrambled to suppress it. It had already reached the North Korean military. North Korean military suffered a major blow from a South Korean agent and wouldn't be tricked again. That time, one agent showed mercy. Otherwise, the hands would have been blown to smithereens. But such mercy was seen as an extreme humiliation by the military. So, the North began forming its own Superpower brigade, making sure history wouldn't repeat itself. For 10 years, fearing the gunfire, the North had closely monitored South Korea's supernatural talents for decades. Seeing news of other super abilities at school, they quickly realized South Korea was raising a new generation of super beings. And so, Lee Mi-hyun cautiously made her way to the school office, ready to dig up some clues. So while Lee Mi-hyun cautiously arrives at the school office to uncover those mysterious clues, don't forget to like and subscribe.